From the first day we walked into the double doors of our high school, we were told that these would be the most important years of our lives, from sports to extracurricular activities to grades to GPAs to basically anything. And they told us that we needed to work our butts off if we wanted any type of future, and definitely if we wanted to go to college or the military or trade school. Hi, my name is Alexandra Pinkney, and I am 17 years old, and I attend Bowie High School. Today, my topic is on why I strongly believe that teens should not be given homework. I have 3 points on why teens should not be given homework. My first point is not all teens have internet access. Over 1 million homes in the US have kids who are in grade school and high school and middle school that do not have internet access. And with technology being so prominent in today's generation, most of the homework assigned is assigned online, which doesn't make sense at all and which isn't fair to kids who don't have internet access. And teachers love to say, well, you could just go to the library. And speaking from experience, it's not that simple. I don't have a local library that I can just go to. No, if I want to go to the library, that means that I need to go to the library. I need to find a way there and find a way back home. But not everybody can do that because some kids don't even see their parents during the week at all. So how is that possible? Now for my second point on why teens should not be given homework. Like I said in the beginning, when we first walked into those double doors, we were told that these would be, of course, the 4 most important years of our lives. And we would need to do sports and extracurricular activities if we wanted to go to college and if we actually wanted colleges to look at us. Okay, so we have all these different classes and courses, and they tell us that we need to take AP and do this and that. And then they bombard us with all of this homework but still expect us to go to practice, which leads to anxiety, depression, social anxiety. Kids today are essentially getting out of school around 2:25-ish. Well, that's at least when I get out of school. And right after school, they go to work, maybe some. And then after work, they have practice, which may go until 9:10, and then they have to go home, eat dinner, take a shower. What time is it now? 10:30, 11? And then they have all this homework that is due, and it's not fair, and it doesn't help anybody, to be very honest with you. And scientists and statistics have shown that homework is not beneficial at all. You can check all this information out at www.healthline.com, which explains furthermore on why teens and why homework is essentially bad. Now to my third and final point and my conclusion on why teens should not be given homework. Essentially, now these kids are finishing up their homework around 2 and 3 in the morning and then having to get up around 6 or 7 to catch the bus or either get a ride home. Scientists have proven and shown many times that kids need at least 8 hours of sleep. But of course, we aren't going to get that with bunch loads of homework, sports, extracurricular activities, and all those things. That just is not possible. Now kids are essentially going to school tired. They are falling asleep in class and missing valuable information because of all the work that is being put on them. And they have no time for social life or anything that they want to do. And it's mentally draining them. It's not giving them time to have a life outside of school. And this is a problem. So now this homework is being given, but because this kid has fallen asleep in class because they were up all night doing homework, and now there's tests and they're getting bad grades because they missed the information, and now they're going home and trying to attempt this work that they have been giving. They're trying to attempt it, but they don't understand what is going on, and it's not like they can call their teacher up and ask them. No, it still has to get done. And now these are forming bad habits that are hard to break, bad homework habits that are now being created because this kid wasn't allowed to do the homework properly because they were too tired staying up the night before. And I'm going to give you guys a little story. I'm just going to back up the information, even though I've already done that with websites and all of that. But for example, I would wake up around 5:36 in the morning, get ready, do that, catch the bus, go to school, and I would just feel so drained. And when you feel drained, I personally did not feel like doing anything because I was always up late trying to do my homework, trying to put my best foot forward, trying to get a good grade because I knew it was going to matter in the future. But it honestly became overwhelming to a point where I really did not have the energy to do it anymore. And of course, my grades started slipping because I was just so tired all the time. And the problem was essentially homework. And I see kids that they don't even do their homework. Like for example, they just ask me for the answers, and it's just like that's also not beneficial to anybody because you're not learning anything that way. Regardless what you think, you're not learning anything by just simply copying off anybody. So I personally don't believe that. But I would fall asleep in class and doze off, and it would affect me and my grades because I was missing information that he or she had said, and now come test day, I'm lost and I'm confused and I'm just not getting good grades and I'm not able to put my best foot forward. And that caused me to be super sad and super depressed because I didn't know what to do. And it's not like my mom could help me because, my mom's working all the time, 24 hours around the clock, really. Or she got home really late and it was just not helpful at all. For example, I did not even have a laptop or a computer in my house till recently. And I would have to go to school, then go to work, then go to my PT classes or go to a church event or whatever the thing may be. And my hours were booked and full. But then I also needed to go to the library, but I also needed people to take me to the library and bring me back home. I can't sleep at the library, but my homework still needed to be done. And it was hectic and horrible. So that was my short little story. Now here's my conclusion. These are my 3 points that have been backed up by scientists and many research on why students and why homework has not been beneficial at all. Now studying is a whole different thing. Studying is beneficial. There are facts and stuff to prove that studying is beneficial. But homework essentially is not. I personally feel like it is just busy work, and this is why I feel as though teens should not be given homework.